How's it going, guys? In this video, I'll be giving you my thoughts on the NHL 18 ratings. You guys seem to really like the NHL 18 beta ratings video. We now have the final ratings. So I'm just going to go through and probably just talk about some of the ones I think are controversial. Overall, though, I think they did get the ratings pretty right. Same goes for the potential, which you'll also be able to see. So starting off here, Anaheim Ducks, Ryan Getzlaf, 89 overall is their best player. Highly potential, obviously 32 though. That just basically determines how long he'll stay there until he starts to get worse. Perry's down 86. There's a 3 overall gap. I think before, the last few years have always been the same. Lindholm there is their best defenseman. Kessler's a bit lower. Fowler, Raquel, Vatanen. So, I mean, overall, I think this makes a lot of sense. Look at the potentials, too. I like them as well. Moving on here to the Arizona Coyotes. Their best player, Ulrich Larkin there, 87 overall. So, I think that's a pretty good rating for Ekman Larson. Honestly, though, I would give him an 88. I think he's that good. Jarmelson then at 86, I think is actually a bit high. I think Jarmelson's probably more like an 84, 85. He's actually higher, I think, than last year, and they lowered the ratings, so that's kind of crazy. Stefan there, 84, and then the rest of their forwards, 82 is the highest of Max Domi. The rest are pretty low. I think Clayton Keller is their highest potential player there, a medium elite, which makes a lot of sense. 19, 78, he'll be sick in franchise mode. Up there, too, I forgot to mention, Jacob Citroen. So pissed the Red Wings didn't draft him, but obviously a ton of good young forwards, lots of potential, so if you use them in franchise mode, they'll be stacked in future years. Boston here, Patrice Bergeron's their best player. High top 6. I don't know, get that at all. Bergeron's, easily an elite player. Pastrnak, 21, 87, medium elite. He'll be a beast in franchise. Marchand as well. I think he should probably have a lead, especially after the last couple seasons he's had. I mean, Chara, that's a lead. He's 40. Krejci there. Krug, medium top 4. That's pretty fair, I think, for Krug. Back is an 81. McAvoy, kind of like Keller. 1981, medium elite. He's going to be sick. The rest of the guys there coming in the low 80s, high 70s. Makes sense. Moving on to Buffalo now. Obviously, the highest rated player on their team, Jack Eichel, the coach, the GM, and probably their future captain. He's got high elite potential there, which is pretty crazy. Ryan O'Reilly, low elite with 86. Ristolainen, medium elite. Same with Okposo. I got Sam Reinhart there with low elite now, so his value is actually pretty low. Also, his picture there, I'm pretty sure it's from when he's 16. He's 21 now. I think they definitely need to get him a new pick. Nathan Beaulieu, 82. Palmville there in 82, even though he had a kind of rough year. Bogosian. Scandella's on 81 here. So I remember noticing this when I was doing some game mode, and I feel like this is wrong. Scandella's pretty solid. I think he's at least as good as Bogosian. I think he's definitely better than Nathan Beaulieu, so he should be at least an 82, maybe an 83. Looking at the rest of the Buffalo ratings, though, I think most of them they got right. Calgary Flames here, obviously, Johnny Gaudreau, highest rated player, medium elite potential. He's actually tied, though, with Giordano. Monahan, Brody, Hamilton, all 85s. Backlund's an 84. I thought that was kind of high, but I guess he had a very good defensive season last year. But still, you'll see some other players that are rated lower than Backlund, especially centers. And I don't know about that one, but the rest of the guys here make sense. Kachuk, like the other guys, young, high, medium elite, low 80. He'll be a beast in franchise there. So looking at the rest of the Calgary ratings, they make sense to me. Carolina here, Justin Falk, an 85. I honestly might even give him an 86. Hannafin 84. I don't know if Hannafin's quite earned the 84 yet. I'd probably have him 82, 83, but the medium elite potential is obviously good. Skinner there, 84, makes sense. Slavin 83. That's the thing. Slavin 83, Pesce 82, and I think both of them had better seasons than Hannafin last year. Maybe I'm wrong, but if that's the case, I do think Hannafin should be an 82, but obviously with the higher potential. Williams is an 82 now. Aho an 82. Could even make him an 83, I think. He had a very good season last year, but rest of the ratings look to be pretty solid. Chicago Blackhawks here. Patrick Kane, obviously, 91 overall. He's the highest rated right winger in the game. Medium franchise potential. That's sick. Keith there in 90. Taves an 89. I told a lot of people I thought Taves should be an 88, 87. Some people agreed, some people don't. It's hard to say, I guess, with Taves. Seabrook an 86. He honestly might be even a little too high there. He might be an 85, 84 now. But then Jarmelson's an 86, so I don't know. Hossa an 83 now. Saad's also an 83. Saad, honestly, you can probably make an 84. I think he's pretty good. Murphy, who they traded Charleston for, 82. And just looking at the rest of the guys there. Sharp's now at 79. I don't know if Sharp's that bad now. I mean, that seems to be pretty rough for him, but the rest of the guys look to be pretty good. Colorado here, Matthew Duchene, Nathan McKinnon, both tied there. Or actually, with Landeskog, 85. I think McKinnon, if you're going to give Duchene Landeskog 85, McKinnon could have been 86. Or maybe not, actually. Maybe they could have just given him, high elite or something. I feel like McKinnon's on, another level compared to Duchene and Landeskog, but I guess he is younger and already the same rating. Barry, 84. Johnson, 83. I think Johnson's the better defenseman than Barry, so maybe switch those. Barry, 83. Johnson, 84. Branton, 82. He was sick. He actually led the Colorado Avalanche in goals last year. Medium elite, another guy. He'll be sick in franchise mode. Zadorov was an 80. Tyson Joss, 78. Another guy who's going to be awesome, so makes sense. Yakupov is 77. I mean, that may be even generous for him considering like his last couple of years, so not too bad. Columbus is up next. Their highest rated player is actually Panarin now, so that trade was awesome for them. Zach Werenski there, an 85. It's a lot better. I think last year was like an 83 low elite. Now he's 85 medium elite, so he'll be the sick like beast he's supposed to be. Plus they actually have a player picture for him now. Ryan Murray, 84. Seth Jones, 84. So I think Murray's a bit high. Murray should probably be like an 83. Seth Jones is definitely better. Wenberg, 84 is not bad. Savard, 84. Atkinson. Johnson, 82. Again, Johnson I think had a better year, you could argue, than Murray. So I don't know. Some of these ratings, like, I feel like if you just kind of look at what happened, they don't quite make sense. But the rest of the ones look pretty good. Milano, though, low top 6. I think he should have at least, like, low elite. But then Borgstrand, medium top 6. The rest of their prospects makes sense. Dallas Stars here. Jamie Benn, 90 overall. I think Jamie Benn's the highest rated left wing in the game. Him or Ovi, I forget. He's got high lead, or maybe it's a tie. Or no, Ovi's a 92, so Jamie Benn's second highest. Second there, 89, medium elite. I think that both those ratings are good. Klingberg, 85, I think solid. Spets, 84. Radulov, 84. I think that's decent still. The rest of the ratings here. Fasker's a lot higher now. Alexiak is 79. Just looking through here. Most of these ratings make sense to me. Detroit Red Wings, my favorite team. So Henrik Zetterberg's the highest rated player. Makes sense. He kind of like led the team last year, even though they didn't have a great year. Only one that was actually doing decent. Dylan Larkin there, 83 now, low elite. That's not bad for Larkin though, considering like last year was kind of rough. First year was solid. Nyquist, same rating, same potential. Nielsen there, Tatar, they're all 83s. Really, like looking at the Red Wings team, not a lot to look forward to. Anthony Mantha has low elite potential. Him and Larkin, the only two like young players with elite potential, and both are low elite. So I don't know. Athanasi, what do he have? Low top 6. So yeah, the Red Wings prospect pool is looking rough, but you never know. Maybe they'll get lucky in the draft this year. And then next up here we have the Edmonton Oilers, highest rated player in the game, Connor McDavid, 93 overall, 20 years old, medium franchise. I'm guessing he turns into a 99. Draisaitl finally gets respect this year. He's an 87. Like last year, even after the update, he was still like an 85. So he'll be an absolute beast. Clefbaum too. They had him an 83, now an 85 with the lower rating. So I'd be like an 87 last year. I don't know why they had Clefbaum so low. Lucic there an 84. So I mean, kind of like look at Lucic at 84, and then look at all the other players. Like they have Lucic higher rated than Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. I think Nugent-Hopkins is the better player. You'll notice that a lot. Like remember Lucic's an 84, then compare him to all the other players. I do know it's because he has like crazy physical stats, like yeah, 5-star physical, but still seems a bit much. Adam Larson also has medium elite potential, same with Clefbaum, so pretty impressive there for Edmonton's top pair. There's Puljujarvi here, so Puljujarvi's an AHL team. I think Puljujarvi though has medium elite as well. Florida here, Ekblad, Barkov, their top 2 makes sense. Huberdeau right behind. Trocheck, low top 6. I feel like they could give him medium top 6. I don't know about that one. The potential, even the rating, they could have made him, I think, an 84. He had a really good last couple of years. Who is a new player? Dadonov, now an 80. The rest of these guys, just going to kind of go through, make pretty much sense. I don't really want to show like too many of the 70s. I'm sure most people don't care. Doughty, though, low franchise potential, 91 overall. Kopitar, also low franchise. That's pretty interesting. Kopitar got the franchise when you compare it to some of the players that didn't. Carter there, high elite, 87. He had a sick year last year. Muzzle Martinez are solid to full 83. Pearson, 82. I think I pretty much agree with that. I might have even made to full 84, Pearson 83, but overall makes sense. Cale Murray now on the LA Kings, 81. So not too bad ratings. Next up here, Minnesota Wild, Ryan Suter, 89 overall. I like that. Granlund, 85. Medium elite. I think last year he had low elite, so he got a bit of an upgrade after a pretty solid year. Stahl's an 85 now as well. He's like a top 10 left winger somehow in this game. Actually, I just noticed on the rating, actually I just noticed he's a center in this game. And in like the top 10 position ratings, they had him as like the 9th highest rated left winger, and he's a center, so that's kind of funny. Niederreiter there at an 84, medium top 6. Brodin still has that medium elite. He's always like a beast in franchise mode. I don't know why he gets medium elite. Dumma gets high top 4. Whatever. Rest of this seems to make sense. Ennis there is 78. I feel like that Minnesota trade was still pretty bad for them. Eriksson Ek, medium top 6. I would have given him honestly medium elite. I think Eriksson Ek is going to be sick. Rest of the guys, though, looked pretty good. Montreal, Shea Weber, 89 overall, high elite. Decent rating for Weber, maybe an 88. I mean, he's still a very good defenseman, though. Pacioretty, Duran, 84, medium elite. I think Duran will be sick as well, like in franchise. Galchenyuk's now got low elite. I think he had medium last year, so they put him down a bit. He's still a center though in this game, even though he plays more or less wing all the time. Rest of the ratings here, potentials, look to be pretty solid. Next up, Nashville Yoshi there, 88. He's actually one higher than Subban, 87. And I think, like, looking at last year, you could say Yoshi is better. But overall, who's the better defenseman? That's probably a toss-up. Subban's actually got a higher potential there, high elite. But actually, they're both over 26. So that doesn't really matter too much. Forsberg, 86. I think I said before, I think he should be 87. Johansson, 86. I like that. Ellis, 84. I call him 83. Arvidsson, 82. I would have Arvidsson higher than that. I'd have Arvidsson like an 84. He was a beast last year. Other than that, though, the ratings look pretty good. Actually, Yarnock's a 79. He should be higher than that, too. I think Yarnock should be at least an 80. Like, Scott Hartnell's an 80. Yarnock's better than Scott Hartnell, at least, like, right now, in my opinion. Same with Fiala. Fiala could easily be, like, an 80 as well. At least that's, like, 79. I don't know. I think some of these guys have got a little bit of disrespect there on the Nashville Predators. New Jersey here, top player, Taylor Hall. Marcus Johansson, 84. Severson, 84. So, New Jersey, I don't know. They're going to be in for a rough year. They do have a bit of added like players now. They added Marcus Johansson. They added Brian Boyle. They also added Mirko Mueller. He should be down here. Or maybe he's on the AHL team. But still looking pretty rough there in New Jersey. New York Islanders, obviously Tavares, 90 overall, low franchise. Then you got Leddy and Boychuk, that top pair. Jordan Eberle, 83 with low elite. So he's gone down quite a bit. Josh Bailey. Looking at the rest of them makes pretty much sense. Where's Josh Hosang? 76, medium top 6. Hosang should be at least a 79. Like, he did better than Kuhlman last year. So I think still a lot of like the younger players kind of get disrespected when you compare them to veterans who they did much better than last year. Even though the veteran maybe has like a better career, I think if they destroyed them, like had 50 points compared to like 20, I think they should have a higher rating. Rangers here, McDonough, high elite, 86. That's pretty good for McDonough. Zuccarello's been a Jet, both 84s. Shattenkirk, 83. I feel like that's a little low. Shattenkirk should be at least an 84, I think. Like, they have the same rating as Shea. And I do think Shea's a very good young defenseman, but Shattenkirk should be at least an 84, like one higher than him. Miller, 83. Nash, 82. So the rest of these look pretty solid. Next year, Ottawa Senators, obviously Carlson, yeah, 91, high franchise, well deserved. Turris and Hoffman there, both low elites, 84s. Looking through here, Phaneuf still an 83, so that's not too bad for Phaneuf. Bobby Ryan, 83. The rest of these ratings look pretty decent, I think. White there, 78, medium top 6. So yeah, not too many complaints with Senators ratings. Philadelphia Flyers, Claude Giroux, 88, high elite. Voracek, 87, high elite. Then Simmons, an 86. Ghost there, 83. So he went down a bit, still has elite potential. Couturier, also an 83. Provorov, 82. He'll be a beast in franchise mode for sure. Philip Hila there. Konechny's an 80 right on. So that's what I mean. I think Fiala, if Konechny's an 80, you could have Fiala like an 80 as well. Same with Yarnock. I think they had pretty similar. Like Konechny there's an 80. So Flyers ratings look pretty good to me, I'd say. Potentials also look pretty solid. Pittsburgh Penguins tied for highest rated player in the game. Crosby, 93 with high franchise. They put McDavid as number 1, but obviously it's a tie between these two of them. Also, I just noticed Crosby has high franchise. Does McDavid have high or medium franchise? McDavid's got medium franchise, so I think Crosby would actually have like the edge in terms of just overall. Like, I guess they want to put McDavid as number 1 because he's on the cover, but both 93, one with high franchise. I give the edge to Crosby. Malkin there, 92, high elite. How is Malkin not a franchise player? Letang, 88, I like that. Kessel, 86. Honestly, Penguins ratings look pretty good to me. Gensel, 83, I think is a bit high. That's just my personal opinion. Especially when you see some other 83 players. Like, he had an awesome playoff, but I don't know. Like, for me, Gensel, 83 is still a little bit high. I think a lot of his success kind of comes off of playing with Crosby. San Jose here, Brent Burns, 90 overall. Pavelski, 88. Vlasic, 87. So, San Jose looks pretty good. Thornton's only an 84 now, but I mean, he is getting older, I guess. The rest of these ratings, pretty decent to me. Nothing, like, too outrageous, I guess. Tarasenko there, 90 with low elite. Why does Tarasenko have low elite? I have no idea. I think he should definitely have medium elite. He's proved he's an elite player. Like, there's not a low chance of it. Pietrangelo there, 88 with high elite, so I don't really get that one. Parayko in 84. I think it's pretty good for him. A bunch of 84 forwards there. So, yeah, St. Louis looking through. I like these ratings. Not too many complaints. Moving on to Tampa Bay now. Steven Stamkos there, 91 overall, medium franchise. Obviously, got injured last year. Before he did, he was averaging over a point per game, so I think he deserves that. Hedman at 90, and he's absolutely become a beast defensively. Kucherov at 89. I think I said him before when I seen the rating. He could honestly be a 90 for me. He's that good. If him and Stamkos both stay healthy, that's going to be so deadly for Tampa. Strawman 84, Palat 84. Tyler Johnson 83. This is one of like the most I think wrong ratings in the game. Like Tyler Johnson a couple years ago put up a crazy amount of points. I think last year had a bit of injuries, but 83 overall, I think that's way too low. He should be at least an 84. I mean, Palat's also an 84, so I guess it is only one overall, but for me, like, because the overalls are lower, I think every overall point is worth so much more, so I think they just got that one really wrong. Look at the rest here, though. Makes pretty much sense to me. I don't see anything too outrageous. Next year, Toronto Maple Leafs, Austin Matthews, highest rated player there, 87 overall, so in the beta, he was an 83, which was just so wrong, but now an 87. Makes sense for him. Like I said, I think, too, when I seen his rating on Twitter, he could honestly even be like an 88 for me. I think Matthews is just that good, even after 1 year. Marner and Nylander are both 84. Same with Kadri, Riley, JVR, Gardner, a ton of 84s. I think you could even make maybe Marner, maybe Nylander too, like maybe both of them 85s. Like, they looked really good last year. Marlon 83 is getting older, obviously. Bozak there 82. Lupul 78. Honorable to Island, still a 78. That's not too bad at all for him. Just looking at the rest of the guys here. I think the Toronto rating's pretty solid. Levo could even be a bit higher, maybe like a 77, but the rest of the guys are pretty good. Vancouver Canucks here, highest rating, Horvat. I think that might be the lowest, highest rating on any team. I think Vegas Golden Knights have a higher rating than that, so yeah, that's really rough. I thought Detroit had it bad, but Horvat 84, medium top 6. Tam's also an 84. I mean, wow. They have Thomas Vanek, though. I honestly forgot he got signed. I was actually on vacation when he signed with the Canucks. Sedin's there, both 83s now. I don't know about that. I feel like they should at least be 84s still. Like, they're not that bad yet, at least in my opinion. The rest of the guys here, though, ratings look to be pretty decent. I really wouldn't argue with any of these. Next here, Vegas Golden Knights. So James Neal also an 84, my bad. So Vegas, I guess, tie with Vancouver, but they have a lot worse after Neal. Shipachyov there as an 83 is their second highest rated. Marchessault 82. Then it's just like a bunch of low 80s, but I think there'll be a lot of fun, honestly, doing like a franchise mode or something with Vegas, just to kind of see how everyone would kind of rebuild this team. But overall, I think the ratings make a lot of sense. Same with potentials. Washington Capitals here, Ovechkin 92 overall, highest rated left winger in the game, medium franchise. Backstrom 89 makes sense for sure, high elite. Carlson 86. Kuznetsov's an 86. Kuznetsov could even be an 87. I think last year was a bit rough for him. If it was coming off of the year before, definitely be an 87. Oshie 85. Orlov 84th, medium top 4. So I think they bumped him up a bit. Burakovsky, medium top 6. I think most of these Washington ratings make sense as well. And then final team here, Winnipeg Jets, 88 overall, Mark Scheifele, medium elite. They have, wow, they have 6 medium elites at the top there. Winnipeg's going to be so good in like a few years. Scheifele, Wheeler, Bufflin, Laine, Ehlers, Trouba. Laine one below Matthews. I think that makes sense. Matthews is a bit better defensively. Both score a lot of goals. You got Myers there, low elite. Morrissey, low elite. Like I said, this team is just built for the future. Kyle Connor as well. Only a 76. I think it could be a bit higher than that. But Nick Batan, almost forgot about him. This team's absolutely stacked. So I also want to quickly show you guys all the goalie ratings. Anaheim Ducks here. Gibson 85, medium elite. So still pretty solid franchise mode. Miller there 83. Arizona Coyotes, you got Ranta 82. Domingue 78. Might be the worst like tandem. We'll see, I guess. Rask 88. Kudobin 78. Buffalo there. Laner 85, 80, and then a 75 Allmark. Calgary, Smith 83, Lax 79, so just barely better than Arizona. Darlene 82, Ward 81. Chicago here, Corey Crawford 87. People always argue whether or not he's elite, and he's got high elite potential, so tells you what EA thinks. Varlamov 82 there, Bernier an 80. Columbus, Bobrovsky 89. I think he's the third highest rated goalie in the game, which is pretty crazy. Corby Sal there, 79, medium elite. Again, he should still be a beast in franchise mode. Dallas Stars here, Bishop 85, Latin 80. I think Bishop could honestly even be like an 86. I think he's a very solid goalie. Detroit there, Mrazek 83, Howard 82. It's going to be tough paying those two like almost 10 mil. Talbot 87, low elite. I think Talbot definitely deserves that upgrade. Boissois 75 is okay. Next up we have Florida here, 86 Luongo, 81 Reimer. Those are good. Quick 87. People thought that was a little low. I think 87 for Quick though is pretty fair. Comfort there 81 is his backup. Minnesota 88 Dubnyk, 77 Stylock, makes sense. Carey Price 92 overall, best goalie in the game. Obviously, that's a given. Then Montoya 81 back him up. Nashville, Rini 87, Saros 80. Devils here, Schneider 89, medium elite as well. Kingcat, 79. Grice, 83. Halak, 82. I think Halak could even be lower. Like, he had a pretty rough year last year. He got put on waivers. Lundqvist, 88. I thought he could still even be like an 89. I think the King, still a very good goalie. Pavlich, 79, backing him up. Senators, Anderson, 86. Condon, 80. So far, I think the goalie ratings, aside from like a couple, I think, being changed 1 or 2, they're pretty solid. Elliott, 83. Neuwirth, 82. Murray, 88. Some people thought that was too high. I mean, dude's got 2 cups in 2 years. His playoff stats were insane. His season stats last year were better than Steve Mason's when he won the Calder Cup, or Calder Trophy, I should say. So, I mean, it makes sense. Like, the dude is so good. He's only 23. Niemi there, 79, backing him up. San Jose, 86. Jones, 80. Dell. St. Louis, you got 84. Allen, 80. Hutton. Tampa Bay, Vasilevsky, 84. Budai, 79. Vasilevsky's also got medium elite. Anderson, 86. McElhinney, 77. Markstrom, 82. Nielsen, 79. I think that might be worse or the same as Arizona. So Arizona and Vancouver are the worst goalies. Vegas there, Fleur, 86. Picard, 81. That's actually pretty solid goaltending for Vegas. So that'll be the thing in real life. Their goalies might just stand on their head and not let them lose by that much. And then Washington here, Holtby, 90 overall. Grubauer, 82. And finally Winnipeg, Steve Mason, 85. Pretty solid. I could even see him like an 84. Then Hellebuck, 82, medium starter. He did have elite potential last year, so that's gone down. And then Hutchinson there, medium fringe. So a lot of competition there in net for Winnipeg. But that's it, guys, for the goalies. Also did want to show you the ratings and potential of a couple of the top prospects. So just going to go to Brandon here, show you guys Nolan Patrick. As you can see, 77 overall, medium elite potential. So I think it's pretty solid for him. I think that's higher than he was last year. Nico Hischier is also in the game. He's not in Hut, though. Maybe he'll get added like in December when they add all the, I don't know, like upgrade cards. So he's a 78 with medium elite, so 1 overall higher, same potential. Also want to show you guys who might go first overall next year, which is Dallin. Svechnikov might also get added in the game. He's not in it yet, but he is on the Barrie Colts, so that'd be very cool. I think Dallin's on Frölunda, yeah, so he's also 78 overall, medium elite, but he's a year younger, so he'll probably turn out to be even better than Patrick and Hischier. In franchise mode. But that is it, guys, for the player ratings. Let me know what you guys think of them. Like I was saying, I think these are pretty good. I only had problems with like a few of them, so overall I think EA definitely crushed the ratings this year. Hopefully they can tweak them a bit once the season starts and they'll be absolutely perfect. But like I said, let me know in the comments section what you guys think. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Let me know in the comments section. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, leave that thumbs up. Stay tuned for more NHL 18 videos, guys. I have a ton on the way. Have a nice day. Goodbye.